By around 1100 BCE, the Bronze Age was coming to an end, and the Iron Age was beginning. As a result of the Bronze Age collapse, the region of Syria-Palestine was no longer dominated by large imperial states. This political vacuum allowed small, independent states to develop, societies that would go on to make enormously important contributions to world history. The peoples of Syria-Palestine lived in a patchwork of city-states and small kingdoms scattered along coastal plains, river valleys, and mountainous regions in what is today Israel, Syria, Palestine, and Lebanon. Although these communities were politically divided, they shared important cultural traits. They spoke closely related Semitic languages, ancestors of several languages still spoken today. Most scholars believe these peoples originally migrated northward from the Arabian Peninsula, possibly from regions as far south as modern-day Yemen. During the late Bronze Age and early Iron Age, they settled along the eastern Mediterranean coast. As imperial powers such as Egypt and the Hittites weakened and withdrew after about 1200 BCE, these communities adopted iron technology and formed independent political entities. At the same time, they absorbed religious, political, and social ideas from older Near Eastern civilizations, particularly Mesopotamia. Their religious life centered on fertility deities tied to agricultural cycles. Their chief god was Baal, associated with storms, rainfall, and crop growth. Collectively, these peoples are known as the Canaanites. The name likely refers to their production of purple dye, made from sea snails harvested along the coast. This dye was extremely valuable and became one of the region's defining economic products. During the early Iron Age, many Canaanite city-states in the south were conquered by groups moving in from the desert interior. However, several Canaanite cities along the northern coast of modern-day Lebanon remained independent. These coastal cities would become especially important to the development of Mediterranean civilization. After about 1000 BCE, these cities began to trade extensively by sea, moving goods up and down the Mediterranean coast. As their maritime trade networks expanded, they traveled farther and farther to reach new markets. When the Greeks encountered these people, they translated the Canaanite name into Greek. This Greek name, Phoenicians, is the one still used today. The Phoenicians became some of the greatest sailors and traders of the ancient world. Their ships traveled across the entire Mediterranean, and they established trading posts and colonies in places such as North Africa, Spain, and various Mediterranean islands. Through trade, the Phoenicians helped spread ideas, technologies, and luxury goods to regions that had previously been isolated or underdeveloped. Between roughly 1000 and 500 BCE, the Phoenicians also made one of their most important contributions: the invention of a simple alphabetic writing system. Unlike earlier writing systems such as cuneiform or hieroglyphics, which used hundreds of symbols, the Phoenician alphabet relied on a small number of characters representing sounds. This system was easy to learn, flexible, and ideal for use in trade. The Phoenician alphabet was adopted and modified by the Greeks, and through them it became the foundation of most modern alphabets, including the one we are using today.